What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Boxing Therapy. I'm your host, Lyndon Jones Jr. James Degale versus Badou Jack. 113, a draw. I'm not mad at that decision whatsoever. I can agree with that. James Degale got the knockdown in the first round. Badou Jack got the knockdown in the 12th round. I did a prediction about this fight a week ago, and this is kind of what I thought would happen. Badou Jack is the much more technical, better boxer, and Degale, he came out strong in the first couple rounds. Like I see him do every fight. He comes out that first six or so rounds, and then he seems to slow down a little bit, even though he was still, putting some pepper on his punches, whacking, Badou Jack, but Badou Jack was always there to counter him. So, basically how you could really score the fight, see at 113 is, this is how I saw it. Degale controlled the first half of the fight, rounds 1 through 6 pretty much, and Badou Jack from 7 on to 12, he controlled that half, and he equalized it when he got that knockdown in the 12th round. I really, I know Floyd Mayweather got in the ring, was talking, saying that, Badou Jack was talking about moving up to 175, but honestly, this was a unification fight. They both got their belts back, and I didn't even hear nothing about, it was really hard for Badou Jack to make 168 anymore, but some way, shape, or form, we gotta have a rematch, because that was a very, very good fight. And another funny thing I saw, I can't remember which round it was. It might have been like round 10, with James Degale's corner, because he kept spitting out his mouthpiece, because I guess he could. I know when fighters spit out their mouthpiece, they have a hard time breathing. But I think that's why he kept spitting out the punches. I think he spit it out a third time, and it's one of his corner guys ran out, grabbed the mouthpiece, ran back in the corner real quick so the ref couldn't see it, because if that ref would have saw it, he could have took a point away. And that could have put the fight in Badou Jack's favor just right there. So, it is what it is. Hey, and that's the game of boxing, I guess. Have your cornerman run and grab your mouthpiece while the ref ain't looking. And then I think it was like round 7 or 8. At the end of the round, Badou Jack threw a punch and accidentally clocked the referee. He took it well. He's like, "Give me some water," But yeah, that was that whole fight card was good. The whole fight card was good. I'm very impressed, and I really hope that Mayweather Promotions and Eddie Hearn can work on a rematch some way, somehow, because that rematch gotta happen, because that fight was too close. It was too close, and it was a unification. So we gotta see that fight happen again, because both of these guys have beat amazing people. Both of them have, beat both the Dirrell brothers, Andre Dirrell and Anthony Dirrell, and they're number 1 and number 2. But they need to that rematch needs to happen, because that was an amazing fight from start to finish. Like, Degale got his punches off, but granted, it was like maybe the last 3 rounds, 10, 11, 12, that Badou Jack was really starting to put a whooping on James Degale, because James Degale really was gassed at that in the later end of the fight. But like I said, I'm not mad with the decision at all. All fairness, of course, Floyd Mayweather's gonna say his fighter won. What promoter, if it's your fighter, would you say your fighter did not win? So, I guess it is what it is, hey. But hoping for the rematch. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But if they don't, they taken away from the sport of boxing, honestly. It's really just got to happen. But that's pretty much my review. I'm going to catch you guys in the next episode of Boxing Therapy. I have highlights of, couple rounds of Jack versus Degale on my Instagram page at Boxing Therapy. So if you guys want to check out my highlights, go check that out. Subscribe to Boxing Therapy. Leave a like button. leave me a comment. We could talk about this. I always respond to my people that are on my page and whatnot. I do it in a hurry, matter of fact, because I like talking to people about boxing, because I think that people don't appreciate boxing enough, and they should. But I'm going to catch you guys in the next episode. Later.